think I'm just going to bring on the first act. Are you guys ready for that? Yeah. He's a very interesting man. He's, the first time when I saw him, I thought he was a scientist, not a comedian. You know, like analyzing the dead body of an alien. But no, he's not. He's from the Middle East. And yeah, every time he tells people that he's from Syria, they all get stick to their seats to listen to his storytelling, of course. So put your hands together for Elian Habra, please.
J'étais formidable, formidable. Tu étais formidable, j'étais formidable. Nous étions formidables.
Yeah. Wow. Woo! Great. Yeah, so happy to be here with you guys. My name is Elian Habra. I'm very happy to be here in Differdange because I came from the city. It's like another continent for me here. My name is Elian Habra, and my family and friends likes to call me Abracadabra because I have a lot of magic tricks. And one of the best magic tricks I have done in my life is that I came here to Luxembourg from Syria. Guess how? By airplane. Even though I'm a very good swimmer. Yeah, coming from Syria to here is not easy, you know, but you have to work, you have to build a new life. To be honest with you guys, I didn't have much choices, either to, you know, stay in this shitty situation in my country or to come to Luxembourg. But I'm not really sure about your excuses. I was in Syria for vacation last month. I had so much fun. But before I go there, I was not sure how much money I take with me because life is becoming not so expensive there because of the difference of the local currency. So I said, okay, 100 euros will save me for 1 month there. To be honest with you, I saved 20 euros after coming back. When I went there to the bank and exchanged the money, the 100 euros, they gave me 10 million Syrian pounds. Like, what the fuck? And they gave me also 2 big garbage bags to put the money inside. So I didn't know what to do with this bag, so I had to hire 2 bodyguards to hold the bags with me and walk with me wherever I go. I was like Snoop Dogg walking the street like this. So as I told you, life is not so expensive there, but here it became very expensive. The inflation is going high, so you had sometimes to work 2 jobs to have a good salary or to good life. It's very hard. But the hardest thing here, guys, is to work with French. Any French here? I think Shay asked already. Any French? No, you checked? You're doing like that. Are you French or are you just hesitating? Just hesitating. Yeah. Because I was expecting a Francois to be here because, you know, 50% of the French called Francois. And the other 50% called Françoise. Well, let's come back to the subject. So it's hard to work with French. I work a lot with them. And I have 2 golden rules, guys, for you to know how to work with French, guys. If you are really under stress, how to work with them, I got it for you. The first golden rule, guys, if you have to work with French, learn French. Yeah. Don't expect them to speak your language, obviously. And don't expect them to speak English. Last time I told my colleague Francois, can you move this file from this table to that desk, please? And he looked at me with big eyes. Excuse me, I did not understand what you said, especially the word please. Apparently they don't have it in their dictionary. And the next golden rule, if you are really overwhelmed with tasks and you really have a deadline to deliver something at the end of the day, and you need to really delegate some work to a colleague of you, you look around and you found only your colleague Francois trying to pack his stuff to go back home. Don't ever give that extra work to him. Don't. He might give it for you, do it for you, sorry, but he will ruin your life after. He will search for you, he will find you, and he will terminate you. What is harder, guys, is to work with Belgians sometimes. Apart from coming to work every day drunk, not all of them, maybe. But try one day to explain to a Belgian guy an idea for 30 minutes. Like you might explain an idea for 30 minutes and he might nodding his head, acknowledging your speech. And in the minute 29, he might look at you and say, excuse me, can you repeat what you all said? But wait a minute, I need to grab a beer to absorb the idea. And the hardest thing, and which might lead you to suicide, is to work with Germans. There's no Germans there, no? Oh, they're already asleep because they have to go to work from 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow here. Yeah, but I remember one day I led my German colleague to suicide. I just asked him 11:45 in the morning, just 15 minutes before lunch break for a favor at work, and he turned into a Hulk. No, ich habe Hunger! And then I thought, okay, maybe he has a reason. He will go to a fancy restaurant, a good schnitzel with a glass of wine. He has a big date there. But no, he just took something from his bag, a small sandwich, and he started eating at his desk and continued working. Because he needs to be in Trier at 4 o'clock. Of course, I'm talking about all of these guys, but I need to talk about us, the Luxembourgish. Yeah, how do we work? How do we work in Luxembourg? The Luxembourgish, how do we work? If they work. Because it's the Luxembourgish who claim this slogan, I don't work, I'm a princess. But let's imagine just for the Luxembourgish who work, guys. How do they work? What is their daily schedule? You know? They arrive at work at 9:30, so they need to educate themselves by reading the Tagblatt or the Wort for like 2 hours. And then it's already lunchtime, so he's already tired, so he needs to pamper his belly with a good schnitzel with a glass of wine. 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, depending on the nap. And the day might be interrupted by 2 to like 6 to 7 coffee breaks. That's it, the day is over. I don't know why we are like blaming the COVID of the economic situation, not because of the COVID, because of them. We don't work a lot, yeah, we're happy. But yeah, I work personally in IT, in particular in cybersecurity. And my domain is quite confusing for some people. Because sometimes I receive questions from friends and family. Hey, Elian, can you try to hack my girlfriend's Facebook profile? I'm afraid she's cheating on me. What do you think I tell him? Of course I told him no. Because first of all, I'm not a hacker. And second, I don't want him to know that I'm fucking his girlfriend. Since I was a teenager, I knew that I would work in this fucking domain. It's a boring domain that do not have girls working there. You know, I have a friend here, he worked with me, and we studied together. We didn't have a single girl in the university. Yeah, I remember one girl, she was with us in the university. But to be honest with you guys, she looked exactly the same like me. Even when I was a teenager, I was in the school. When a girl looked at me quickly just to ask for a rubber or a pencil, she doesn't want to look to my face because I'm so ugly. I used to come in my pants. Yeah, it's a true story, I swear. But now, I swear, I can look at them all day in their face, and they look at me back, because I've hacked their cameras at their home. Yeah, I told them I'm not a hacker, but for every rule there is an excuse. I love technology so much, but I hate the fact to teach my parents how to use technology. It's not easy, guys, it's not easy. Like the simplest thing, just how to make a phone call on WhatsApp app. But after many tries, I have taught my mother how to use WhatsApp to make a call, to call her sister in Australia, her sister Amanda. So she took the phone and called her sister. Hey, Amanda, how are you? How are the things in Australia? Mom, why are you shouting? Yeah, because she's in Australia, she's far away. No, Mom, you don't have to shout. Yeah. And she adapted her tone or her pitch based on the geographic location of the person she's calling. Like if she's calling her neighbor 2 blocks away, she whispers on the phone. Yeah, did you know what? Yeah. We're talking about technology, guys. You know what happened last week, right? There was a big scandal. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram were down for more than 4 hours. And don't tell me you were not impacted by this, guys. We were all impacted by this. But this made me think, what did the lovers do before Facebook and WhatsApp? How did they send messages? Because now there is no drama, there is no suspense. He sent her a message, and he doesn't wait until he sees the 2 checks that she read the message. Back in the days, they used to use the pigeons. So he sent the pigeon, and then he wait, and then depending on the pigeon mood to come back and send him the response. I didn't know what to do when the Facebook was down because I was deeply attached to Facebook. So I was in the bathroom reading all the back of the shampoos. I learned a lot. A lot of people like me, and I think some of them are like from you, like they didn't know what to do during this down or loss of Facebook. So remember me just 9 months from now, guys, there will be a world record of the number of newborn, if you know what I mean. Well, talking about newborn and kids, my daughter started a new school, like for the first time she was in the creche, and she started a new school last month. And me and my wife, who was watching us here, I don't know where is she, I'm just kidding, she's there. We were excited. What is she going to learn there in that new French school? What is she going to learn? So the first day she came back, hey, my daughter, what did you learn in the school? She looked at me, what the fuck? Oh, maybe she's learning some stupid songs. She didn't do anything the first day. So, okay, let's wait for the second day. The second day she came back, hey, my daughter, my dear, what did you learn today in the school? She looked at me, oh no, there's something wrong. There should be something wrong there. I need to go to see her teacher. So I went there and knocked the door at the school, and a teacher opened me. Oh, bonjour, monsieur. Oh, bonjour. Why my daughter is not learning anything? Je sais pas, monsieur. Je sais pas. Ah, you're Françoise, you're French. Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. That was my time. Thank you so much.
J'étais formidable.